Let me start with a question. How many of you have ever looked at a celebrity on social media and thought, I wish I had her beauty? Or saw someone incredibly successful and thought, I wish I was her? Yeah, almost all of us have felt that way, right? We may not say it out loud, but inside our minds, the comparison never stops. Today, I want to talk about those quiet moments, the one that steals our confidence, self-love, and sometimes even our happiness. At our age, comparison have almost become automatic. We see celebrities with glowing skin and suddenly our own face feels not enough. We see someone accomplishing amazing things and start to wonder if our own achievements matter. We see someone beautiful, talented, successful, and thought comes, I wish I was her. Not because we hate ourselves, but because we have been trained to believe that someone else is always better. We compare our normal life to someone else's edited highlights, and suddenly the things we liked about ourselves start to look small. We live in a world that is constantly measuring us. Our marks are compared, our careers are judged, our looks, lifestyles, achievements are challenged. From a very young age, we have been taught an unspoken lesson that you're only good enough when you're better than others. But no one talks about the cost of this mindset. Comparison doesn't just steal happiness, it quietly steals who we are. Growing up, there was one person I was constantly compared to, my cousin. We were not the same age, also not on the same journey. Yet, the comparison never stopped. Look at her, she's doing so well. Why can't you be more like her? Which was meant to motivate me, but slowly became a pressure. I began to doubt myself. My efforts felt invisible, and my progress never felt enough. Instead of discovering who I was, I started to become someone who I wasn't. That's when I realized comparison doesn't push us forward. It pulls us away from ourselves. Comparison teaches us to measure our worth using someone else's life, but happiness cannot grow where comparison lives. When we compare, someone else's success feels like our failure. Being different feels like being wrong, and our journey always feels slow even if it is meaningful. There will always be someone ahead. And if happiness depends on comparison, then happiness will always be postponed. When comparison starts, pretending usually follows. We think, if I act like her, maybe people will like me. If I dress like her, maybe I'll look better. If I become perfect, maybe I'll finally feel enough. But here's the truth. Pretending is exhausting. Trying to be someone else is like wearing shoes that don't fit. The longer you wear them, the more they hurt. I was tired of trying to fit into a shape that was never mine. One day while browsing, I came across a line that completely changed the way I think. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. In that moment, something clicked. I realized there is only one copy of you in the whole world. The only one person with your thoughts, your personality, your heart. Why waste the uniqueness trying to be a copy? Why spend your entire life just trying to fit into someone else's expectation? That was the moment I chose authenticity over approval. And for the first time, I felt free. The art of being yourself is not about becoming better than others. It's about becoming truly who you are. It's not a competition. It's a celebration. It's about celebrating your peace, your strengths, and the path only you can walk. When I accepted myself, something powerful happened. Comparison lost its power. Pressure turned into peace, and confidence replaced self-doubt. And if you're constantly being compared to a sibling, a cousin, a friend, or even strangers on social media, remember the words of Oscar Wilde: be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be someone else. Choosing to be yourself is an act of courage, because the moment you stop comparing is the moment you start living. And that is the true art of being yourself. Thank you.